Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The spring commencement exercises will begin shortly. This is a momentous day for each student graduating. Out of respect for each student, please turn off all electronic devices. Please limit your picture taking to designated areas and remain seated during the ceremony. The 175th Manhattan College commencement exercises are about to begin. Please take your seats and clear the center aisle for the start of the academic procession. Please rise for the posting of the colors by the Manhattan College Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps, Detachment 560.
Colors, pair.
Dr. Peter McCarthy, Assistant Professor of Education, Chief Marshal, and Distinguished LaSallian Educator in 2014, leads the procession, carrying the Manhattan Mace. Historically a weapon, the mace symbolizes authority, scholarship, and continuity, and traces its use in ceremonial processions to the Middle Ages. The Manhattan College Mace features the Manhattan College seal, centered upon the sign of faith, the LaSallian Star, around which is etched the college's name. The banner of the School of Liberal Arts is now presented. The Schools of Liberal Arts and Science are Manhattan's oldest schools, founded in 1853. The mission of the School of Liberal Arts supports the college's tradition of liberal inquiry, reflection on faith in relation to reason, emphasis on ethical conduct, and commitment to social justice. This school seeks to educate its students broadly, considering timeless issues and providing timely preparation so that its graduates turn into the informed, confident, ethical, and caring adults that today's world needs. The Dean of the School of Liberal Arts is Dr. Keith Brower. The symbol of the School of Arts is the Lasallian Star. The banner of the School of Science is now presented. After 140 years in alliance with the School of Arts, the School of Science became a separate school in 1993. The Dean of the School of Science is Dr. Constantine Theodosiou. Today marks the first time a graduate degree in applied mathematics, data analytics in the School of Science will be awarded. The mission of this school is to help our students to see, to know, and to act. To see their place and responsibilities in a world of conflicting moral and ethical claims. To know not only the how, but also the why of scientific inquiry. And to follow in a long line of Manhattan graduates who have made a difference in a wide variety of careers in science. The symbol of the atom on the banner of the School of Science represents the fundamental building block of this academic discipline. The golden yellow of the banner of the School of Science reflects its academic heraldry. Following the banner is the graduate student who will be awarded a Master of Science in the School of Science. The banner of the School of Engineering is now processing forward. The School of Engineering is Manhattan's next oldest school, established in 1892. Its first graduate degree was granted in 1962. The Dean of the School of Engineering is Dr. Tim Ward. The mission of the Manhattan College School of Engineering is to prepare each student for a productive and rewarding career in engineering or a related profession. The orange color of the banner reflects the established academic heraldry. Following the banner are the graduate students who will be awarded master's degrees from the School of Engineering. The banner of the School of Education and Health is now processing in. The School of Education and Health was founded in 1921 and was officially granted a graduate division in 1937. The Dean of the school is Dr. Karen Nicholson. The School of Education and Health is committed to the mission of Manhattan College to provide a contemporary, person-centered education that embodies the Lasallian traditions of scholarship, excellence in teaching, respect for individual dignity, and commitment to social justice. In addition, its graduates are self-directed, reflective, scholarly professionals dedicated to the highest standards for themselves and those they serve. The iconic cupola that sits on top of Smith Auditorium is represented in blue, reflecting the academic heraldry of the discipline. The graduate students of the School of Education and Health follow its banner. Both master's degrees and advanced certificates will be awarded today. The banner of the School of Business is now presented. The School of Business was founded in 1927, 5 years after Manhattan was established on its current campus. Master's degrees were first awarded in 1978. The interim dean of the school is Dr. Janet Rovenpour. Inspired by Lasallian tradition, the mission of this school is to prepare students from diverse backgrounds for the challenges that they will face as business and community leaders. The faculty of the school, as teachers, scholars, and mentors, foster the development of the whole person by taking advantage of the easy access to the business capital of the world, New York City, and integrating a values-based education with current business theory, skills, and practices. The banner for the School of Business sports an olive drab design on behalf of the academic heraldry of the discipline. The graduate students of the School of Business follow its banner. The banner of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies is now processing in. The School of Continuing and Professional Studies has its roots in the School of General Studies, which was founded in 1970. Master's degrees were first awarded in 2013. Dr. Cheryl Harrison is Dean. The mission of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies is to prepare adult learners for success in emerging global, corporate, or industrial environments. The school is committed to creating and offering programs designed to serve the adult population. The banner boasts an image of a torch, the universal symbol of continuous learning. Following the banner are graduate students and undergraduate students from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Dr. Corinne Fitzpatrick, Professor of Education, the 2017 Distinguished LaSallian Educator, and today's Faculty Marshal, leads the Distinguished Faculty of Manhattan College. Among this group are the program directors for the School of Education and Health, the School of Engineering, the School of Science, the School of Business, and the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. The essential features of the academic regalia worn at American college exercises originated in the garb of the Middle Ages. The hood was a head covering that, like a monk's cowl, dropped onto the shoulders. Today, each college has a distinctive colored hood lining by which its graduates may be recognized. In the Middle Ages, the bachelor's and master's degrees could be distinguished by the simplicity or elaborateness of their gowns. The wide velvet borders on the front of the doctoral gown and the velvet bars on the sleeves are colored according to the scholarly field of the wearer. The platform party is led by Manhattan College's vice presidents: William Bissett, Vice President for Enrollment Management; Brother Jack Curran, Vice President for Mission; Barbara Fabe, Vice President for Human Resources; Thomas Moriello, Vice President for College Advancement; Matthew McManus, Vice President for Finance; Andrew Ryan, Vice President for Facilities; and Richard Satterley, Vice President for Student Life. Included in our platform party is Michael Carey, Assistant Vice President and Dean of Students. We welcome the Vice Presidents, the College Deans, Manhattan College Trustees, and the President of Manhattan College to the platform.
President O'Donnell, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, administration and faculty, graduates, families, and friends, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 175th commencement exercises of Manhattan College, honoring the students who have successfully completed courses of study for master's degrees, advanced certificates, and for those students completing courses of study for the Bachelor of Science degree in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. By the authority of the Board of Regents of the State of New York, with the concurrence of the Board of Trustees of Manhattan College, and upon the recommendation of the deans, directors, and faculties of the college, the President will today confer degrees earned in course. My name is Bill Clyde. I'm Provost of the college, and I will serve today as Master of Ceremonies. To begin the ceremony, I ask you to remain standing or stand if you are not already for the invocation to be given by Brother Jack Curran, Vice President for Mission at Manhattan College. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
It's only 92. Good and gracious God, we gather today in the warmth of your embrace, and we pray with joy-filled hearts for the coolness of your Spirit to be upon us. We celebrate today the accomplishments of the men and women of the class of 2017 who have been inspired by the expertise of our faculty and encouraged and supported oh so generously by their friends and their families. Most merciful and compassionate God, bless us all in our diversity and in our unity, for we are all made in your image and likeness. In particular, we ask you to bless Dr. Betty Perkins and Miss Lorraine Brancalli, two of our distinguished honorees this day. They are shining stars of the many who show us the value of education and the critical role that we play in shaping society and its future for all of God's people. May we always be faithful, good, and gracious God, as we sing your praises today and always. This we pray with faith, hope, and love forever. Amen.
Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to welcome all of you to our Spring 2017 Commencement. We convene today to honor and congratulate our students upon completion of their course of study, to celebrate their impressive hard work and record of achievement, and the sacrifice that brought them to this point in their lives. Manhattan College is a close-knit community with relationships, affinities, and ties throughout the world. The college prepares men and women for lifelong service and collaborative work to improve the conditions of others and for success in building careers that transform their dreams into reality and contribute to the greater good of society. Today we honor men and women who have realized their potential and who look forward to a bright future. In our celebration, we wish these graduates lifelong fulfillment and achievement. I would now like to recognize Dr. Brennan O'Donnell, 19th President of Manhattan College. The Manhattan College Board of Trustees is comprised of men and women who give generously of their time, talent, and resources to assure that Manhattan College continues to fulfill its noble mission as a Lasallian Catholic institution. I would like to recognize the following members who are representing the Manhattan College Board of Trustees here today. Mr. Kenneth Rathgaber, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Gerard Cacapolo, Mr. Fred Morrow, Mr. Kenneth Orse, Mr. Michael Passarella, and Ms. Meg Walsh. It is also my pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Betty Perkins. Now I would like to recognize the graduate program directors for the School of Education and Health, the School of Engineering, the School of Business, and the School of Science, faculty members who work hard and diligently with our graduate students. Please stand and be recognized kindly, but kindly hold your applause until all have been called. Dr. Corinne Fitzpatrick, Director of Counseling Programs. Dr. Elizabeth Koski, Director of the Program in Special Education. Dr. Remigio Kushner, Sister Remigio Kushner, Director of the Program of School Leadership. Dr. Jennifer Gulasarian, Director of Mental Health Counseling. Dr. Shauna Bushell, Director of Instructional Design and Delivery. Dr. Jeffrey White, Director of Marriage and Family Therapy. Dr. Baman Litkui, Director of Graduate Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Mujali Harani, Director of Graduate Civil Engineering and Interim Director of Graduate Chemical Engineering. And Dr. Robert Sharp, Director of Graduate Environmental Engineering. Dr. George Giacos, Director of Graduate Computer and Electrical Engineering. Dr. Mark Waldman, Director of the MBA program. And Dr. Catherine Weld, Director of Applied Mathematics Data Analytic Program. Thank you for all you do for our students. By tradition, we begin our spring commencement exercises at Manhattan College with a brief address by one of the graduates. To represent students receiving the degrees today, it is a pleasure to introduce at this time Ms. Lorraine Brancale of the School of Education and Health, who will deliver the valedictory address. Lorraine, will you please come up? Ms. Brancale graduates today with a Master of Science in Mental Health Counseling and a GPA of 4.0. A 2015 magna cum laude graduate of Wagner College, she received a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology while competing as a Division I athlete on their cross-country and track teams. She is a member of the American Counseling Association, Kappa Delta Pi, and Alpha Kappa Delta. While earning her master's degree, Lorraine has served as a fellow at the Children's Evaluation and Rehabilitation Center at Montefiore Hospital. And there she works with adolescents ages 12 to 17 to target and treat learning disabilities for students with chronic school failure. During her tenure at Manhattan College, Lorraine also served as a Lend Fellow at Albert Einstein College of Medicine. Lorraine's focus there is on mental health education and on advocating for underserved populations while taking part in programs and training that aid children with disabilities and special health care needs, as well as the needs of their families. Ms. Brancale credits her success to the support of her family, her teammates, and her classmates here at Manhattan. Lorraine plans to further her education by earning a doctorate. It is now with my great pleasure that I introduce to you Ms. Lorraine Brancale.
Whew, it's hot. All right. President O'Donnell, honored guests, faculty, parents, fellow graduates, and friends, I'm honored to be standing here in front of so many accomplished individuals. I would like to give a special thank you to my family and friends, the faculty of the Mental Health Counseling Program, and most especially my teammates and my classmates. I have formed friendships that will last a lifetime, and without them, I would not be the confident counselor and individual standing before you. Many of you have spent the past week celebrating your accomplishments. I, on the other hand, spent my time stressing over how to write the most inspiring valedictorian speech of all time. When you Google valedictorian speeches, you can find some pretty amazing stuff. there's this New York Times compilation of high school valedictorian speeches of high school kids from Westchester. My goodness, those kids are impressive. My mother graduated with her master's last year, and her speaker gave everyone in the audience $1. That's impressive. But me, I'm 24 years old. I think Chinese takeout is a food group, and there were only 3 digits before the decimal point in my bank account, making giving each of you $1 impossible. So if you're looking to be inspired, just Google those kids in Westchester. I've got nothing on them. However, I will simply offer you some things that I've learned to be true. Becoming a mental health counselor at Manhattan College has taught me so many things, and in many ways it has made me a better, stronger, and happier person. Today, I would like to share 3 lessons I have learned on my path to becoming a counselor. I share these lessons and some of my experiences in the hopes that you may take from them what they have offered to me, a new perspective. These lessons aren't extraordinary or novel. They aren't groundbreaking. Someone has probably shared each of these things with you. So let's rephrase. Today, I would like to share with you 3 reminders: to be present, to find connections, and to always be true to who you are. The here and now is a concept that counselors use to remind clients to remain in the present. We like to ask, what are you feeling right now? What is going through your mind right now? We encourage others to let go of everything that made today a bad day and focus on the moment where your only responsibility is to sit, to think. I'm going to take a guess and say that many of you today, while proud, are already thinking about the next step. How am I going to get that house, that car, those debts paid off? How can I be more? We get so caught up in the future that we tend to overlook the moment. In the information age, it's hard to not think about a new thing with each passing minute. It's hard to focus on yourself while simultaneously know what everyone else is doing, from Kim Kardashian to your 5th grade classmate. While I will not tell you what is or is not important, I will tell you that by always planning and always moving, you may miss what's happening right now. In the words of my childhood sweetheart, Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. So dare I say it, leave the post until tomorrow. Take a moment right now to be proud, to be happy, to revel in this moment. You worked hard, pulled all-nighters, wrote hundreds of pages, and sat in endless hours of classes for this. Give yourself the opportunity to enjoy this moment for what it is, an amazing accomplishment. You did it. You're here. You are here. So let's take a moment. If you ask me, right now is one of my highlight here and nows. And I'm gonna soak it up. I ask that you join me. My next reminder is the importance of connection. Good old human connection. As counselors, developing a connection with your clients is of course important. But more importantly, we must encourage our clients to get out there and form connections of their own. Our culture often reflects the idea of keeping your circle small. No new friends is a phrase I often hear, and it seems to be a common sentiment to not easily trust. However, over the past 2 years, I have been continuously reminded that when you let your guard down and are open to trusting someone, you will find connections with the most unlikely of people. We all have this common thread of human experience. Share that experience. I'm a runner, and my teammates and I often use this saying: if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Open your circle, strike up a conversation, put down your phone, and I'll put my money on it, you'll start to see the true beauty of human connection. My last reminder has proven to me to be most valuable time and time again. This is the freedom that comes with being your most authentic self. I work with adolescents, and if you've ever met a teenager, you may realize that they can smell phony from a mile away. So I needed to learn how to be completely comfortable in my own skin. I needed to own my faults, own my strengths, own all of the idiosyncrasies that make me, me. Now, in a world of carefully curated Instagrams, typed and retyped tweets, this is hard. We have many platforms to share the happy moments, but the sad ones are often left in the dark. However, once you stop hiding, once you're honest, a weight will be lifted. I have and do struggle with depression and anxiety. This used to be a real insecurity of mine. I thought it would make me a bad counselor, and certainly it made me feel different from others. But now, I can tell you that hiding from mental health difficulties, or any difficulties at all, will not only make things hard for you, you will also not be able to help others, connect with others, and live with others. It's a common occurrence in group counseling that when one person shares something that is totally authentic, other members will begin sharing and connecting in an instant. It's a true chain reaction. If you bring up death, hurt, trauma, or any other scary stuff that makes you feel alone, once it's shared, not only will someone instantly connect, but others will rally around that individual and help. So, dare to be the instigator of that chain. Dare to be dirty, messy, and scarred. Dare to be unapologetically yourself and find strength in your individuality. Because as a loved one has most likely told you, and I would once again like to remind you, you're the only you in the world. That's your edge. Use it. See, I told you I wasn't telling you anything you hadn't heard before. Thank you for listening. Congratulations on a spectacular accomplishment. And I wish you the best of luck and endless well wishes as you pursue your wildest dreams.
Thank you, Lorraine. The men and women of the class of 2017 join today a remarkable body of alumni and alumnae who provide outstanding examples of leadership, achievement, and service to others. Our graduates serve their city, their nation, their professions, and their college by continuing to apply the excellent education they received at Manhattan and to exemplify the LaSallian virtues and principles that were encouraged in their time here. I now have the honor of calling upon Dr. Betty Perkins as a candidate for an honorary degree. The degree will be conferred by the president of the college, Dr. Brennan O'Donnell. The citation will be read by Dr. Karen Nicholson, Dean of the School of Education and Health. Dr. Perkins will receive her doctoral hood from Mr. Kenneth Rathgaber, Chairman of the Manhattan College Board of Trustees, and Mr. Michael Passarella, Vice Chair of the Manhattan College Board of Trustees. Will Dr. Perkins, Mr. Rathgaber, and Mr. Passarella please come forward? President O'Donnell, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Betty Perkins as a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Pedagogy, honoris causa.
Today, Manhattan College is honored to recognize Dr. Betty H. Perkins, distinguished educator, strategic thinker, and champion for educational leadership. Your devotion and dedication to closing the teacher diversity gap in America's schools and helping the next generation to succeed have found expression through an exemplary career of service that is representative of the virtues and values of a LaSallian education. You earned a bachelor's degree in education from North Carolina A&T State University, a master's degree in education administration from Pace University, and a doctoral degree in educational leadership and urban policy from Fordham University. Beginning your career as an educator, you taught middle school before joining IBM in 1975, where you served for nearly 20 years. You held diverse positions within the company in the fields of marketing, management, and personnel in Columbia, South Carolina, and Atlanta, Georgia. Following numerous promotions, you were transferred to the national headquarters in Armonk, New York, where you led a management and executive training program and designed courses taken by more than 60,000 managers and other leaders, including school superintendents. Through these training programs, you rediscovered your passion for teaching. You understand that education is our best hope for a better world, and you are faithful to your calling. With your wisdom, exceptional talents, and vision for recruiting and mentoring students of color interested in pursuing a profession in teaching, you designed, developed, and founded Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers in 1994. What began with only 7 students in Westchester County, New York, has since transformed into a full-circle regional collaborative teacher of color recruitment model, which has been successfully replicated in 4 states: New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Virginia. As President and Chief Executive Officer, in embracing equity and access for all students, you have led Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teachers in producing more than 150 alumni teachers with nearly 1,000 high school and college students currently in the pipeline to becoming caring, committed, competent teachers and leaders. Your work on the recruitment and retention of teachers of color has drawn praise and been published by the American Association of School Personnel Administrators as a best practice for human capital management strategies, the Amsterdam News for your Male Teachers of Color initiative, and Harvard Business School for the significant economic value and critical social impact Today's Students, Tomorrow's Teacher has made on our society. A much sought-after speaker, you have also served as a panelist at national conferences on teacher diversity, such as the American Institutes for Research Conference on Teachers for the Next Generation and the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards Teaching and Learning Conference. You have combined a brilliant career with a sustained interest in educational innovation, and your peers have repeatedly expressed admiration of your work. Among the recognitions and honors you have received are the Leadership in Education Award from the New York State Education Department, the Pathfinder Award from the New York State Association of Women in Administration, the Scholars in Education Award from the Westchester Children's Museum, the Trailblazer Award from the New York Chamber of Commerce, and the Distinguished Service Award from the Westchester County Executive's Office. Dr. Perkins, through your outstanding professional accomplishments, your contributions to education, your dedication to social justice, and your understanding of the value of giving back, you represent the best of what our LaSallian tradition calls us to be, educators who give their all in service to their fellow human beings. In recognition of your excellence as an educator, role model, and trailblazer in the field of education, Manhattan College is pleased to honor you. President O'Donnell, I present to you Betty H. Perkins, and I invite you to confer upon her the degree Doctor of Pedagogy honoris causa.
By the authority granted to Manhattan College by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and with the approval of the Manhattan College Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon Betty H. Perkins the degree of Doctor of Pedagogy honoris causa with all rights and privileges pertaining to that rank. I now have the privilege of introducing to you Dr. Betty Perkins, who will deliver the commencement remarks.
Wow. Was that me? Thank you all so very much. To President O'Donnell, Board of Trustees, faculty members, and graduates, words cannot express how much I appreciate this, my first honorary degree. This is indeed for me an honor. I'm deeply grateful and humbled. Thank you so much for welcoming me into the Manhattan College community. First, I want to give praise and honor to God. He is the reason why we are all here today. I thank Him for His goodness, I thank Him for His mercy, and I thank Him for His grace. In recognition of this honor, I want to give a big shout out to my mom, who ascended into the heavens some 7 years ago. Today, she would be at the ripe old age of 93. I know she is here in spirit. I want to thank my mom for instilling in all of her 6 children how to share and give back, no matter how poor we were. Her voice is always my inspiration. I want to say a special thanks to my husband of 38 years, John Perkins. He's here in the audience today, for always being by my side, supporting me. And I must have to tell you, he was my high school beau, and he knew me when we ran around in our little hometown when I had 2 braids sticking from my head. It is indeed an honor to be on the campus again. We have fond memories of driving up to the gate some 20 years ago, and with 7 little students on a bus, we were riding around to visit college campuses. And we came to Manhattan College. And I want you to know that today, we were greeted with the same warmth and kindness then as we were today. So I want to thank you to President O'Donnell, to the staff, to the board. You've been very kind to me. I had the opportunity to come to visit the campus a few weeks ago, and the warmth and spirit of this campus is always there. I want to give a big shout out to family and friends who are here today, my family, friends, and my today's students, tomorrow teachers, family. Yeah, they are here today. thank you for being here to share in this honor. And what an amazing valedictorian, Lorraine. A true testament to the principles and culture of this great institution. And hello, class of 2017. Congratulations. You all have worked so hard and you've come so far to reach yet another milestone on your journey. I know that this is a big day for you all, for your families, and for everyone at this great institution who supported you on this journey. Relish this special day. You know, I studied long and hard about what I wanted to say to you today, and I thought about my own graduation day, and I tried to recall what messages the commencement speakers left with me. And I do recall one of the four, and that was my high school principal, Mr. Brown. And I remember Mr. Brown saying, whatever you take away as you go forward on your journey, remember two things. Always remember to say thank you and excuse me. So thank you, Mr. Brown. So on this beautiful day, I would like to take a few minutes to share a few words of wisdom and inspiration that I hope you will remember. These few words are the important lessons that I have learned since I sat in your seat some 20 years ago. And these are the lessons that I call Perkins principles. The first principle is to pray. Prayer changes things. I know that you all have had those moments when all you could do was to say, I turn it over to God in prayer. My first encounter with the power of prayer was when I was a little girl, born and raised in the segregated South to a single parent of 6. My father died when I was 5. My mom always would want me to qualify that. She never remarried. And I remember on a rainy, stormy day, my mom disappeared, and we heard her crying out as the heavy rain and hail banged down on our tin roof. She prayed fervently and asked God not to let the storm blow our 2-room shack away. And she asked God to protect her 6 children. I am standing here today as the power of prayer. Fast forward some 50 plus years later, I had a similar experience as my mom. I remember that bright and sunny day, a day much like today, hot in South Carolina, when early one morning, I felt a heaviness in my heart. I just did not want to go to work in corporate America anymore. I looked at that blue suit, I looked at that briefcase, and I fell fervently on my knees. And I asked God to have his way and to use me as he saw fit. And I left corporate America. And just like you, I went on, continued my education, and decided that I wanted to become a school superintendent. And on the journey to become superintendent, I did an internship to help deserving students of color think about the noble profession of teaching. God had a different plan for me, and that was when I discovered my purpose in life, to open doors for young people and to give back to society. What a marvelous thing God did. I forgot about becoming a superintendent. And that leads me to my second principle, purpose. When you pray, trust and obey, and God will give you purpose. It was the renowned preacher and author, Rick Warren, in his New York Times bestseller, The Purpose-Driven Life. He noted that you are not an accident. Even before the universe was created, God had you in mind, and He planned for you His purposes. How miraculous is that? That God gave to each and every one of you your own special gift, your own special DNA. You were made for a mission. It's a joyous feeling to live a purpose-driven life. I am so blessed to have 150 alumni teachers, 5 who came from this great institution, 5 who are 10-year teachers, and they make my life worth living. My third and last principle, and notice the P, Dr. Perkins' principles. Pray for purpose. And my third principle is passion. My favorite leadership expert, John C. Maxwell, he said, talent is not enough. That what you need is passion. It's passion that energizes your talent. It is passion that can empower you. It is passion that is the foundation of excellence. And it is passion that is the key to success. When you pray for purpose, God will unleash something very special within you, something that He knows you care about deeply, so that you can go out into the world and become missionaries and change agents for His good works. So to this ambitious, brilliant, and beautiful class of 2017, I pray that you will find purpose in your life and that you will use your passion to go forth and create and change and transform the world. The world needs you now more than ever before. Congratulations to you all. May you find in life that which truly makes life worth living. God bless you all. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Perkins. And now we come to the central and main purpose of this commencement exercises, the awarding of degrees earned in course. We now call upon Dr. Karen Nicholson, Dean of the School of Education and Health, to present the candidates from the School of Education and Health.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, and the Advanced Certificate in the School of Education and Health, please rise. President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the candidates of the School of Education and Health, Class of 2017, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified as meriting, as well as those who will shortly be certified, the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Science, and the Advanced Certificate. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Education and Health, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. They can sit down now. Candidates can be seated.
I now call upon Dr. Tim Ward, Dean of the School of Engineering, to present the candidates from the School of Engineering.
Engineers, will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Engineering in the School of Engineering please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the candidates of the School of Engineering, Class of 2017, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified, as meriting the degree of Master of Science or Master of Engineering. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Engineering, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
I now call upon Dr. Janet Rovenpour, Interim Dean of the School of Business, to present the candidates from the School of Business.
MBAers, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration in the School of Business please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the candidates of the School of Business, Class of 2017, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will be shortly certified, as meriting the degree of Master of Business Administration. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Business, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
I now call upon Dr. Constantine Theodosio, Dean of the School of Science, to present the candidate from the School of Science.
Will the candidate for the degree of Master of Science in the School of Science please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you the candidate of the School of Science, Class of 2017, who has completed the prescribed course of studies and has been certified as meriting the degree of Master of Science. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Science, I request that you confer upon this candidate the degree to which she is entitled. Candidate, please sit.
We now call upon Dr. Cheryl Harrison, Dean of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, to present the candidates from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you members of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, class of 2017, who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified as meriting the degree of Master of Science. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled. Candidates, please be seated.
All masters, candidates, and candidates for the advanced certificate, please rise.
By the authority granted to Manhattan College by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and with the approval of the Manhattan College Board of Trustees, and upon recommendation of the deans, directors, and faculties of the School of Education and Health, the School of Engineering, the School of Business, the School of Science, and the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Engineering, Master of Business Administration, and the Advanced Certificate as presented, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Congratulations.
Please be seated. And now we again call upon Dr. Cheryl Harrison, Dean of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, to present the undergraduate candidates from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? President O'Donnell, I am pleased to present to you members of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies class of 2017 who have completed the prescribed course of studies and have been certified, as well as those who will shortly be certified as meriting the degree of Bachelor of Science. President O'Donnell, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degree to which they are entitled.
By the authority granted to Manhattan College by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Manhattan College, and upon the recommendation of the Dean and faculty of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, I hereby confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science, as presented, with all rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Bachelor of Science graduates of the Manhattan College School of Continuing Professional Studies, class of 2017, please don your hoods, the symbol of your academic rights and duties. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Congratulations to all. The graduates will now be recognized individually by school. We will first present the graduates from the School of Education and Health, followed by the School of Engineering, and then the School of Business, the School of Science, and the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. As the graduate students come forward, they will receive their hoods from the dean and their respective schools and receive their diplomas from the President O'Donnell. Graduates, please follow the directions of the marshals. I would ask the graduate students to please remove their caps as they come forward to receive their hoods. Again, please hold your applause until all graduates in each school receive their hoods and their diplomas. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts and Master of Science and Advanced Certificates in the School of Education and Health please rise? Will the graduates for the Master of Arts and the Master of Science please step forward? Dr. Elizabeth Koski, Professor of Education, and Dr. Jennifer Gulasarian, Visiting Assistant Professor of Education, will read their names.
Brittany Anderson. Carly Capello. Danielle Foy. Chloe Gerbeck. Jahira Gill. Latanya Givens. Francisco Hicks. Diane Matos. Megan McShane. Lorenzo Mendez. Alani Meacham. Mustafa Kekech. Michaela Napolitano. Amy Padavina. Chrissy Fomack. Jessica Sanchez. Sean Paul Wade. Lorraine Brancale. Fiona Delaney. Damian Carpelli. Diana Marie Graham. Megan Hayes. Kathleen Hobson. Angela Lobdell.
Kimberly Broccoli. Vanessa Gioacchino. Ismael Delorbe. Caitlin Hargaden. Grace Hoffman. Sheena DePasquale. Tori Highwell. Megan Kenny. Aaliyah Kosi. Brianna Larios. Jamie Lent. Bridget McCarthy. Bridget McQuaid. Kristen McSorley. Daniel O'Grady. Carolyn O'Sullivan. Marion Otenwater. Yesenia Peralta. Victoria Petroziello. Gina Paroli. Colleen Power. Ron Jovi Ramirez. Kristen Remy. Jerome Taylor. Angeliki Therapsimus. Rachel Tomaszewski. Lauren Val. Allison Vina. Courtney Weaver.
Yaricel Hernandez. Ronald Astry. Ariella Rosario. Loani Saldivar. Joanne Romero. Eliana Kishbe. Michelle Katz. Brenda Velez.
Congratulations. Will the graduates for the Master of Science and the Master of Engineering please step forward? Dr. Robert Sharp, Professor of Environmental Engineering, and Dr. Jerry Mafia, Professor of Chemical Engineering, will read the names of the graduates.
Robert Azari. God bless you. Bianca Beltran.
Thank you so much.
Vishal Batty. Close enough. Brianne Chai. Let's see who that guy is. Jason Cordopasso.
I think Jean Valjean.
Joseph DeMarco. John or Jack? Jack Fowler. Benjamin or Ben?
Benjamin.
Benjamin Hazawar. Close enough? I don't have to do the middle. Anita Hott. Marissa Kaplan. Annette Kashoa. Olivia Mason. Nicole Palmieri. Ishmael Sonogo. Andrea Stallard. Ubdada Abdallah. Sorry about that. Patsy Amira Ali. Congratulations. Anthony Baksh. Get that close? That one I knew, believe it or not. Anisha Chetra. Actually, Fidel Hamid. I need to copy because I found it said one right. Walter Hickey. Kolesnik. Okay, thank you. Benjamin Kolesnik. That's because I got it right. James Maniscalco. Thank you. Karen Merrill.
Cyrus Manduabi.
Oh boy. Cyrus Moanduapi. I don't think I got that right. Oh no.
Mohammed Kawasmi.
Mohammed Kawasmi. That one I got. Rebecca Riley. Got that too. Alexis Sanchez. Yasmin Sanchez. Paul Joseph Seneca. Enser Schaefer. Okay, thank you. Jennifer Sicoranzo. Brian Simmons. Brendan Somerville. This is my guy. Patrick Sweeney. Lee Snell Vasquez. Sorry. Wesley Vello.
Manisha Agarwal. Eliana Georgiadis. Caesar or Cesar? Caesar Tapia. What there, Jason? Jason Casara. Jeffrey Conte. Nelson Daluz. Arvind Kanan. Kyle Kennedy. Xiao Lin. Miriam Moschetti. Joshua Regist. Joseph Abdillah. Samantha Bruno. Robin Kapadabosk. Dominic Gasparo. Derek Griffith. Christine Heller. Taylor Hernandez. Emmanuel Camboris. Devin Keene. Alexandra Lanus. Thomas Midnich. Paul Mugel. Mohsen Nasser. Bertrand Basquel. Ivan Rios. Antonio Rosa. Antonetta Rokai. Santiago. Freddy Santiago. Lucas Smilios. Francois Xavier Tholier. Thank you. Sik Fai Wong.
Congratulations. Will the graduates for the Master of Business Administration please come forward? Dr. Mark Waldman, Assistant Professor for Computer Information Systems, will read the names of the graduates.
Jacqueline Bollier. Caitlin Bricketto. Christopher Bunyan. Amanda Butler. Camille Diamato. Raiza Feliz. Kristen Ferguson. Genesis Hanau. Allison Mangan. Jose Luis Gonzalez. Caitlin Martin. Fabian Mueller. Elizabeth Pinto. Cassandra Pujols. Juanita Pacheco. Melissa Cazada. Christopher Reynolds. James Rogers. Casey Silvestri. Bethany Young.
Congratulations. Will the graduate for the Master of Science please step forward? Dr. Catherine Weld, Professor of Mathematics, will call the name of the graduate.
Catherine Encarnation.
Congratulations. Will the graduates for the Master of Science in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies please step forward? Ms. Suzanne Murphy, Adjunct Assistant Professor in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, will call the names of the graduates.
Got it.
Lawrence Wamhambi. Abdullah Man Ali Youssef. Salima Ali. Sherry Alata. Veronica Boland. Tanya Brown. Barnabas Bazura. Danny Wynn. Marion O'Connor. Sullivan Somith. Leah Oliveras Serrano. Jessica Palat. Tara Carson Pace. Troy Cogburn. Joy Richards. Eric Rodriguez. Crystal Ross. Sarah Schwartz. Rashawn Storez. Brian Wharton. Michael Pinto.
Congratulations. Diplomas. Yeah, I know. Diplomas will now be awarded to undergraduate students in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Dr. Cheryl Harrison, Dean of the School of Continuing and Professional Studies, will call the names of the graduates completing the course of study for the Bachelor of Science degree. As the students come forward, they will be awarded their diplomas by President O'Donnell. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates receive their diplomas.
Nancy McLaughlin. Judith Johnson. Congratulations. Joseph Lemkolar. Latoya Ingram.
Nice and loud, nice and loud.
Edgar Hernandez Jr. Nicholas Haspel. Vincent Gambale. Congratulations. Deanna Cruz. Charles Chavez. Cesar Almonte. Kersha Brown. Augusto Torres. Victor Schneider. Luis Stasio. Lakeisha Thompson. Peter Zorbas. Richard McCown. Amy O'Shea. Natasha Laura.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our graduates. At this time, I'd like to recognize our graduate students who have been awarded medals and prizes. Would the recipients of the awards please come forward when your name is called to receive your award? And next in merit, where that occurs, please rise so that when your name is called, to be recognized. They're in the program, by the way. The award for excellence in the graduate study of environmental engineering. Next in merit, Xiao Lin. And one by Nelson Daluz. Please come forward. Congratulations. The Fitzpatrick Family Medal. Next in merit, Lorraine Brancale. And one by Ron Jovi Ramirez. Congratulations. The Frank Derbenwick Award. Next in merit, Jason Cordopasso. and one by Marissa Kaplan. Congratulations. And the James Strakansky 62 Air Products Award, awarded ex aequo Marissa Kaplan and John Fowler. Congratulations. And now I'd like to acknowledge those students who've been inducted into Kappa Delta Pi, the International Honor Society in the field of education. The names of these graduate students are listed in the last page of your program. Kappa Delta Pi students, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the students who have been inducted into Alpha Sigma Lambda, the National Honor Society for Adult Learners. Their names too are listed on the last page of the program. Alpha Sigma Lambda scholars, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. And now I call upon Dr. Brennan O'Donnell, President of Manhattan College, to offer congratulatory remarks. President O'Donnell.
What a joyous occasion. Warm congratulations and thanks to everyone. This afternoon, all of you have participated in a rite of passage through which we reaffirm here at Manhattan our sacred charge to carry forward the legacy of St. John Baptiste de La Salle. For more than 160 years, the college has prided itself on educating people who will make a difference in the world, people with the intelligence and imagination and know-how to do hard work very well, and people with the desire, dedication, compassion, and strength of character to use their God-given gifts for the benefit of their fellow human beings, people, that is, like all of you. Thanks to Dr. Perkins for her words of wisdom and encouragement, and even more importantly, for all that she does to nurture the talent of our next generation of teachers. As you well know, the LaSallian tradition is first and foremost about excellence in teaching, and regards teaching and teacher education as among the most noble of professions. As De La Salle often reminded his brothers of the Christian schools, teachers perform miracles every day, touching the minds and hearts of those entrusted to their care, lifting them up and preparing them to lift up others. So thank you, Dr. Perkins, for all you do for society and for your students. Thank you, Lorraine Broncali, for that extraordinary valedictory address. What wonderful advice and what wisdom. You obviously have great gifts as a counselor, and we're proud to have been part of your professional and your personal development. It is through work such as yours that Manhattan College fulfills its mission to serve others and to contribute to the common good. Thanks to Dr. Clyde, our Master of Ceremonies, to the deans, Dr. Harrison, Nicholson, Rovenpour, Theodosio, and Ward, for their shepherding skills, both in leading us through these ceremonies today and in their work day in and day out with their flocks of students and faculty. Thanks, too, to our faithful trustees, our inspiring faculty, and our dedicated administrators and staff who are with us here today. To the mothers and fathers, grandparents, uncles, and aunts, and guardians of our students, and to the husbands, wives, children, nieces, nephews, and friends of those students with us here this afternoon, warm and heartfelt congratulations to you as well. As a parent of 3 young men, 3 college graduates, I'm proud to say, with 5 degrees among them, I know how proud you are of your loved ones this afternoon. You've been with them in good times and in bad to cheer them on and to support them. You've witnessed their dedication and their drive to succeed, and it's been your voice that's spoken to them when the world and all its pressing obligations and distractions seem to be saying, no, you can't. At those times, it was you, shouting above all the noise, who said, yes, you can. Yes, you can, you said to your loved ones earning bachelor's degrees in the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. You can place yourself through your dedication and hard work among the very, very small percentage of men and women in the world who have earned what most of the world only dreams of, a college degree. Yes, you can become one of the fewer than 1 in 10 worldwide to earn that kind of a degree. Yes, you can, you said to your family members earning graduate degrees and professional certificates today, urging them to take those decisive and distinguishing steps further on the path of accomplishment and preparing them to do important work and take leadership positions in engineering, education, and business, providing services and expertise sorely needed by our society. To our graduates, most of what we've said this afternoon, appropriately enough, has been focused on you and your remarkable accomplishments. But I think it would be remiss if we didn't take a moment before we end these ceremonies to acknowledge the fact that no one gets to this place in his or her life alone. So let's take a moment to say thanks to those without whom you would not be here today, your professors, your families, your friends, and everyone who has supported you and said to you along the way, yes, you can. Graduates, please give all of these people in your lives a round of applause. And it is now my pleasant duty to conclude these ceremonies with a brief prayer, a prayer of benediction for you as you enter the next stage of your lives. And so, to the class of 2017, as you go forth from this place, I ask for you of our loving God to bless you and keep you from harm, to continue to surround you with loving friends and family, your delight in youth, your consolation in old age, and your wise counselors always. To make you a consolation and a joy to your friends and a wise counselor to them. To keep alive throughout your life your love of learning, your passion for justice, and your imaginative engagement with the world. To sustain forever the hopefulness that has gotten you this far in life. To increase in you each day your compassion for others and your desire to serve. To give you the peace of mind to listen to your heart as well as to your mind. To lead you through heart and mind to an ever greater understanding of what you are called to do with your talents, and to give you the courage to do what you are called to do. And finally, I ask for you that our loving God will make you, throughout your life, someone who passes on to others the good that has been done for you. A voice that says to others, as others have said to you, yes, you can, and I am here to help. Congratulations and God bless. You can, you did, and we know that you can, and you will do so much more.
And now, before we leave, I would like to thank all of those who played a role, large or small, in the planning and success of this spring commencement. Thank you for making this a wonderful and memorable day for the graduates, their families, and friends. I would also like to thank all of you for being with us, especially with this heat, and to invite you to the reception immediately downstairs in the Manhattan College Quad, where I think there are cold beverages, if nothing else. Please rise and join in the singing of O Shining Star Manhattan. The words are on the second page of the program. Please remain standing as the academic procession exits. Thank you.